Hello friends, thanks for stopping by. Let's get crafting. This is one of the Dollar Tree calendars that people have been using, and this one was taken from the November month, and I just loved the sentiment, and so I thought we're going to make a sign with it, and I used a canvas frame from Dollar Tree, and I believe the frame was 5x8. So there's the frame, and basically I took and removed all the canvas from it, and it takes a little time because it's stapled pretty good. And so remove all that, and I saved the canvas for another project, and then I traced out that frame from the foam core, also from Dollar Tree, and cut that out. Then I'm just painting the frame with some Waverly chalk paint. I believe this color is celery, and it took a couple of coats on there. And if you look on the inside of that frame, it's where they've put it together. It's unfinished. And so I'll show you in a little bit how I covered that up. And this is just, looking at it where I want to make it so it's centered, and then just taking a pen and going around it so you know where to cut. Now I am a card maker as well, and so I have access to some of these really neat products, and I am going to offer this double sticky sided tape on my Etsy shop, so you can see the link down below. This is very good. I'm using this in place of Mod Podge, and it just sticks so nice. I really like it. And for certain projects it works great, and this one would be one of those. Just line that up and press it down, and it stays in place. It will not move. And then I use some some of the white glue after I sanded it, of course. But use some, Aleene's glue or something, and put it in each corner. And then that's more of a permanent hold. And then I'm going to use the hot glue for the instant hold. And then I'll put that down on my frame. And it doesn't show in my video, but it wasn't exactly straight, and so I did end up going with an X-Acto knife around just to sharpen up things and make it look, along the edge of the frame, so it was nice and neat. Now this is when I was talking about, inside that frame, it's where they put things together, and there's like holes, and so I'm just putting some of this rope in there, and I actually really liked how it added to the frame, gave it more of a country farmhouse look to it. And since that's just paper, I just used some hot glue to put that in there. I want to thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you checking out my video. And then I finally, when I got done with that, I just took more paint and added it to the front, and then as well to the sides, just to make everything look nice together, so you didn't see that foam core board. And I had a little tiny piece left, and so I glued that onto the back. And there it is, hanging up there nicely. It's quite light actually with all the pieces that are in there, and I just love what a nice little autumn decor piece, and I just had a lot of fun making it. I hope it inspires you. DIY number 2. This I've found at Hobby Lobby. I was there on a day when things were 66% off, so I did pick up a few things. And this is a nice piece to use for, you know, home decor and redecorating. So I just removed the string and put down that buffalo check, the orange and black. I just thought it was so pretty. And then just trimmed it up so it would fit nicely. I don't believe in my video I showed, but I did do a little sanding on the edges as well. And then I did actually pick this up at a Dollar Tree. It's Beacon adhesive spray, and I love it. It was not working real great. I had to work it out to get it to come out, but it just works really nice as an adhesive, and it's only $1. Beacon typically has pretty good products. So once you get that down, get that in place, you're not going to have tons of time to get it, you know, moved around, I should say, because it sticks pretty good. And then this is another Dollar Tree. It's one of those with a it's got pumpkins and footballs. So sanded off the glitter and then added Waverly pumpkin and then this other color from Ceramcoat, and I can list that in the description box. I just tried to match that orange that was in the scrapbook paper. And so just paint your pumpkin. And before it's dry, I pulled out some of my gray paint and I wanted to add in some lines, which you'll see, just to kind of give it a little dimension. Yeah, and I just used the corner of the brush and just kind of pulled down. If you hear crunching, it would be Maggie. She is with me all the time. So she follows me wherever. And so I'm going to feature her in here and just show you my little dog. Beagles are, I've never had one before, but my goodness, they're busy. So here's the little pumpkin, and then I had this blessed, there was like a package of 6, I believe it was, from Hobby Lobby, and they're wooden, and so I just dotted on some black ink Waverly chalk paint, and then this is just a little piece of burlap that I thought I'd put on the stem and glued all that on. And I did just use some hot glue to put that on. You could use whatever glue you wanted. And I did use hot glue for the blessed. In hindsight, I think I should have put more of like a Aleene's glue or something. I just hope it doesn't fall off. And then just reattach the pieces that I had originally made new little, or poke the hole into the hole and then put little knots in there. This is how it turned out. This is one of my favorites. I love it. Very autumn and refreshing, and also farmhouse decor looking. And now a moment with Maggie.
What are we going to do about little Maggie Moo? What do you have to say? You have something to say? You have something to say? Oh my.
DIY number 3. These are Dollar Tree picture frames. So I had 4 of them. I kind of knew what I wanted to do. So they're just little ones. Initially, I wanted to take them and make them like a little door or something so they had hinges on them. but I ended up doing something different. This is leftover, what do they call it, contact paper. I had redone some, shelving in my home, and this I got at Walmart. And it was funny how the little blocks fit perfectly in that 2x3 space. And just cleaning off the glass a little bit on each one of those. And I took off the backing on each one of those as well, so there wasn't like a place to stand it up. And these are some Dollar Tree, just lettering, and I'm spelling out the word fall. I needed another L at the end here, and so I took an R and made it work. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you got to do that, and it's too bad they don't have more letters on there, but that's how it rolls. But we get it to work. And just place those inside and then sealed up the back. And at this point I was kind of stumped. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I wanted to just put some white, just a nice light coating on there, and decided in hindsight, let's just do it all white, and then I'll just rub off some of the black. So when I get done painting, you'll see they're pretty well white. And still thinking, how am I going to make these into hinges? Couldn't come up with an idea, so I got out those little jenga blocks that you can get from Dollar Tree and decided to just make some little stands on the back. And here, after everything's dry, I am sanding off the white Waverly paint to bring out those cute little knobs. They've got little knob, it looks like little knob pieces on there that are raised, and so it brings it out really nice. Everything's dry. I did use E6000 and hot glue to put those down so they didn't come up. And then I'm painting the entire thing, and I did leave where I'm going to put the little block up against the picture frame. That will be left bare, so then it can stick better. Okay, everything's dry and in place. I did put a large popsicle stick just to keep everything secure at the top so it's not wiggling around. And it's pretty secure at this point. I had some of this nice little garland that I picked up at Dollar Tree as well, and I'm wrapping it around a pen. If you didn't like it as tight as this, you could get something larger, and so I just kind of unwound it and glued it into certain spots and added it to it, and I thought it really added a nice little bit to it. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you checking out my channel, and I encourage you to subscribe if you like this kind of home decor and creating. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.